Paulina. Welcome to the Force Fitness Yoga practice. And today we're gonna make our hamstrings happy. So we're gonna focus on stretching on the back of our legs and specifically the hamstrings. And you guys will need a strap or a belt, or if you don't have strap or belt, just grab a towel. And we're gonna start our practice onto our backs. So let's come lying down into our backs. And extend your legs, bring your hands down by the hips, palms facing up. Gently bring your chin to the chest so that the back of your neck is nice and long. And just close your eyes for a moment. So we'll start our practice by connecting to the body, to the breath. And just simply take a moment here. So feel the back of your body softening towards the ground. And become aware of your breath, simply noticing your inhales, your exhales. Watch your breath traveling through the nose as you inhale, all the way down to your belly. Maybe your belly expands. As you exhale, soften the whole body towards the ground. Couple more rounds just like that, inhaling through the nose all the way down to your toes. And exhaling, releasing any tension, any strain from your body, from your mind. One more breath just like that, inhaling deeply through the nose all the way down to your toes. And exhaling slowly, releasing any stress, tension, let it out, soften. Beautiful. And just open your eyes, bend your right knee, and hug your right knee to the chest. Give yourself a moment here. Then take a strap, a belt, or a towel, and you're gonna wrap the strap around the arch of your right foot. And you're gonna straighten that right leg up toward the sky. As an option, you can bend your left knee and place the sole of your left foot onto the floor. Just take a couple of deep breaths in here, relaxing the top of your shoulders down to the floor, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, keeping your lower belly in. And now take the strap into the right hand and relax the left hand down to the floor, or maybe you can place it on the left hip. And if you feel good here, just extend your left leg all the way down to the floor. If you feel like your hamstring is a little tighter, you can lower your leg. Good. And just play around here. So if you feel your hamstrings a little bit more flexible, then just draw the foot towards your chest. But try to relax that right shoulder into the earth. Draw your chin slightly in, the back of your neck is nice and long. And just notice if you feel any sensations in the back of your leg and where exactly you're feeling it. Maybe the back of your knee, your hamstring. And just keep your focus there and breathing deeply into that place. With each exhalation, releasing the resistance. Beautiful. Taking one more time, deep inhalation here. And as you exhale, just move that right leg out to the side. Right. Allow it to go as far as it goes without forcing or pushing anything. And maybe releasing your right elbow onto the floor for the support. And with the left hand, gently press that left hip down towards the ground. Keep pressing through the ball of your right big toe so that you feel that gentle stretch in the right inner hip. Taking one more time, deep inhalation. And as you exhale, bring that right leg up towards the sky, unwrap the strap, and switch the legs. So extend your right leg, hug your left knee in towards the chest. Just give yourself a moment here. And then wrap the strap, the belt or towel around the arch of your left foot. And now slowly straighten their left leg up towards the sky. Just relax the shoulders down towards the floor. And again, as an option, you can bend your right knee. Right, if it feels that it eases that tension in your hamstring. Good, but keep pressing through the root of your left big toe. Good. Again, if you need to lower the left leg a little bit down, do so. Or if you feel a little bit more open in your hamstring, just draw the foot towards the chest. Good, and maybe extend the right leg all the way down to the floor. And now take the strap with the left hand and bring your right hand down either to the floor or maybe on your right hip. Plug the left shoulder down into the left shoulder socket. Good. And just keep breathing into the back of your left leg. And now slowly open that left leg out to the side, and again just allow that leg to go as far as it goes without forcing or pushing. I have a wall here so I can't go that far. And if you need to release the left elbow down to the floor for support, keep pressing through the root of your left big toe and gently pressing the right hip with the right hand. Yeah. And take in one more time, deep inhale into the inside of your left hip. And as you exhale, slowly come back to the center, unwrap the strap, bring it out to the side, and hug your both knees in towards the chest. Yeah, and then just rock backward and forward a couple of times, massaging your spine. And then roll forward, coming into a tabletop position. And from here, curl your toes under, and let's come into first downward facing dog, hips high, head low. Take a moment in downward dog and just bend one knee, press through the opposite heel, and relax your neck. Just really get into that left calf muscle, hamstring. And then switch, bend the opposite knee, press through the opposite heel. Just breathing deeply. You might want to sway your hips from side to side if it feels good. Yeah, just take a moment to connect to your body in here. Beautiful, you guys. And now come into still downward facing dog. Energizing through your arms, keeping your knees slightly bent. And next inhale, reach your right leg up toward the sky. As you're pressing through the left heel, reach through the right inner thigh, right big toe. And just bend your right knee, open your right hip. Take an extra deep breath in here. Evenly press your both hands down into the floor. Relax your neck. And now square your hips. Stretch that right leg back, look forward, and step your right foot forward in between your palms. Up with your hands if you need to. Release your back knee to the floor, uncurl your back toes. So your front knee or your front ankle, keep your fingers on the floor. On the inhale, lengthen the spine and just soften your hips forward. Take a moment here. And on the exhale, coming into runner stretch. So straighten your front leg and flex your front foot as you're drawing your hips towards the back heel. And if you need to microbend your front knee, please do so. So we'll take a moment here. The next inhale, just feel for elongating your spine and drawing your heart forward. And on the exhale, perhaps you can fold a little deeper, but don't force or push anything. Just allow your breath to take you deeper. Good, we'll take another deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Nice, bending your front knee, lengthening the spine, chest forward. We're gonna do 2 more rounds, just like that. And exhale, straighten your front leg, flex your front foot. Take a moment here. If you need a little deeper stretch with the right hand, you can take your toes and just flex your toes, pull it towards your face. Good. 1 more round, inhaling, bend your front knee, soften your hips forward. And exhale, straighten your front leg, fold on your front leg. Good. On the next inhale, bend your front knee, place your palms flat on the floor, and step back into downward facing dog. The spine is nice and long. Good. If your heels don't touch the floor, that's okay. Just keeping your knees slightly bent and reaching your sitting bones up toward the sky. On the next inhale, lift your left leg up and back. So reach, stretch, press through the right heel as you're reaching through the left inner thigh, left big toe. And now bend your left knee, open your left hip. And repress that left hand down to the floor, relax your neck. And now straighten that left leg back, square your hips, look forward, and step that left foot in between your palms, release your back knee down and curl your back toes. So again, front knee or your front ankle, soften your hips forward, just give yourself a moment here. As you're pressing the top of your back foot down. And again, straighten your front leg, flex your front foot, draw your hips towards their back heel. And again, keep driving that left hip back, right hip forward to square your hips to the front of your mat. If you need, micro bend your front knee, but keep your front foot flexed, please. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhaling, bending your front knee, sink your hips forward, chest forward. Keep your hands on the floor. And as you exhale, straighten your front leg and fold of your front knee. Again, take a moment here. If you need a little deeper stretch here, you can take your left toes with the right hand and just pull them towards your chest. Oh, that feels good. Nice. And 1 more round. Inhale, bend your front knee, chest forward, elongate the spine. And exhale, straighten your front leg, flex your front foot, fold your front. Beautiful. Bend your front knee, place your hands flat on the floor, curl your back toes, and step back into a downward facing dog. And again, take a deep inhale here, all the way down to your heels. And exhaling through the nose. On the next inhale, reach your right leg up and back. So reach, stretch. And as you exhale, look forward, step that right foot forward in between your palms, and this time release your back heel down from where you once stand. Press through your feet, inhale, rise all the way up. So both arms up, palms facing each other. Drive the right ribs back, left ribs forward. Scooping your lower belly in, lifting the chest and relaxing your shoulders away from the ears. Grounding the outer edge of your back foot down. Beautifully, guys. So take a deep inhale, reach through your fingertips and straighten your front knee. And as you exhale, bend your front knee and bring your hands down by the hips. So we're gonna inhale for a count of 3. Straighten your front leg, bring both arms up. And exhale for a count of 3, bending your front knee, bring both hands down. Good, 3 more, just like that. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good, inhaling 3, 2, 1, exhaling 3, 2, 1. And last round, inhaling 3, 2, 1, exhaling 3, 2, 1. Keep your front knee bent. Inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, clasp your palms, lift the chest on the next inhalation, open your chest, look up. And as you exhale, humble warrior, dive to inside of your foot, relax your neck, bring your arms over your head. If you need a little bit more space in your shoulders, just keep your fingers interlaced, relax your palms away from each other. Then just breathe deeply into your upper body, relax your neck for 2, 1. Press through your feet, inhale, rise into warrior 1, both arms up. And as you exhale, straighten your front knee, bring your hands to your hips, take a smaller step for pyramid pose. So angle the back foot slightly in, and the space between the front heel and the back foot arch about 1 leg distance. Just square your hips to the front of your mat. If you have a tighter hip, just heel toe your right foot an inch to the right. Drive the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, with a flat back, fold halfway forward. Good, you can micro bend your front knee if you need to, or straighten your front leg. So press the inside of your right foot to drive the right hip back, left hip forward. Elongate the spine, and if you want, you can bring your hands to the floor. But if you notice you're rounding your spine, so come back up so that your spine is nice and straight. You can just stay in here for another breath.
Nice. And now inhale, come up halfway, look forward, bend your front knee and step on your right foot for standing split, reaching left leg up. So you can bring your hands down by underneath your shoulders, right? Or maybe challenge yourself and take your right calf muscle with one hand or both hands, depending where you are. The standing leg is nice and strong and you're reaching through the left inner thigh, left big toe. Look down for 2, 1, and release your hands back to the floor. Release your left foot to meet your right, heels and toes together, and now bend your knees, sit your hips low for chair pose, both arms up. Yeah, take a quick look, make sure you still can see the tip of your toes, shift your weight back on your heels. Bring your hands to the heart center, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, twist to the right, left elbow or your right knee. And again, squeeze your knees together, squeeze your inner thighs, press one palm into another so they're in that prayer position. And look up toward the sky. Just a couple deep breaths here. Breathing all the way down to your belly. With each exhale, perhaps twisting a little deeper. Allowing your breath to take you into the deeper shape, deeper form. And come back to the center, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow, your left knee, sit your hips low. Belly in, look up. Just keep opening that left collarbone up toward the sky. Lower belly in for 2, 1. Come back to the center, stay low. And as you exhale, straighten your legs, reach up high, go for a slight back bend. And exhale, fold forward, relax your neck, bring your hands to the floor. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back into downward facing dog. Taking deep inhale in downward dog. And complete exhale through the nose. On the next inhale, lift your left leg up and back. So reach, stretch. And now look forward, step that left foot in between your palms, release your back heel down. Round down through your feet and rise into warrior 1, both arms up. But really feel your legs nice and rounded here, strong. So you're not sinking into that front hip. Scooping your lower belly in and driving the left ribs back, right ribs forward to square the torso to the front of your mat. Relax your shoulders. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, reach through your fingertips, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, straighten your front knee, bring your hands down by the hips. Again, inhaling for a count of 3, bending your front knee, both arms up. Exhaling for a count of 3, straightening your front leg, both arms down. 3 more times, just like that. Inhaling 3, 2, 1. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Beautiful. And as you inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Clasp your palms. On the inhale, lift the chest, drive your knuckles down towards the back heel, open your chest. And exhale, dive to inside for humble warrior. Bring your arms up and over the head, relax your neck. Drive the left hip back, right hip forward. And notice if you have a tendency to tense here, right? Perhaps it's the shoulders, right? Or upper back, neck. See if you can relax every part of your body where you feel a little bit tensed. Press through your feet, inhale, rise all the way up to warrior 1. And bring your hands down by the hips, straighten your front knee. Take a smaller step for pyramid pose. Again, angle the back foot about 45-degree angle. And square your hips to the front of your mat. So driving the left hip back, right hip forward. On the next inhale, lengthen the spine, reach your heart forward. And on the exhale, with a flat back, you fold halfway forward. If you notice you're rounding your spine here, just bring the tip of your shoulders down and towards each other. And drawing your chest forward as if you can touch the mat with your heart. And you can bring your hands to the floor if it's available for you. If not, keep your hands on the hips. Again, imagine that you have a sheet of paper in between your inner thighs, and you're trying to squeeze that sheet of paper with your inner thighs, lengthening the chest forward. And perhaps relaxing a little deeper. Now next inhale, come up halfway, chest forward, bend your front knee and step on your left foot for standing split, reaching your right leg up. And again, you can micro bend your standing knee if you need to. And place your hands underneath your shoulders, or if you want to challenge your balance, take your left hand with one hand or both hands. Take your calf muscle and keep reaching through the right inner thigh, right big toe. For 2, 1, and release your hands back to the floor and bring the right foot to meet your left to the front of your mat. Again, bend your knees, come into chair pose. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands in the prayer position. On the next inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the right. Look up. Beautiful. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Sit your hips slow. Look up. Twist. And come back to the center. Reach up high. Stand up tall. And as you exhale, bring your hands down by the hips. Take an extra breath in. And deep breath out. Separate your feet about hips with distance. Bring your hands to your hips. On the inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the chest, even going for a slight back bend here. On the exhale, you fold forward. Keep your knees bent if you need to. But we're gonna wrap our big toes with the index finger and the piss fingers here. And from here, come up halfway and lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, pull the upper body down, relax your neck, and draw the elbows out to the sides. Again, keep your knees slightly bent if the hamstring's a little bit tender here, right? We don't want to pull or push anything. We just want to get into the form and allow the breath to do its work for us. Relaxing your neck, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Keep reaching your sitting bones up toward the sky. For 2, 1, and release your toes. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come up halfway. Press through your feet, scoop your lower belly in, and rise all the way up on the exhale. So nice, you guys. Now take your right foot and bring it all the way to the back of your mat for separate leg stretch. Bring your feet parallel to each other. On the inhale, lift the chest. And on the exhale, dive forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Again, bend your knees if you need to. In order your hands to touch the floor, relax your neck. Just gonna stay for a moment here. Yeah, reaching your sitting bones up toward the sky. Grounding through your feet and pulling the muscles of your legs up. For 2, 1, and next inhale, come up halfway. And as you exhale, place your right hand underneath your right shoulder and reach your left arm up for a twist. So look up. Good. Keep pressing your bottom hand down as you're reaching through the top fingers. Lower belly in, just opening that left collarbone a little more. And then switch left hand down underneath your left shoulder and reach your right arm up. Lower belly in. Again, keep pushing away from the floor as you're reaching through the top fingers. One more round, right hand down, inhale, left arm up. Left hand down underneath your shoulders, reach your right arm up. Beautiful, release your right hand down and walk your hands to the front of your mat, look forward and step forward into forward fold. As you inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, hands to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Again, take a moment here to breathe deeply and allow your breath to travel all the way down to your heels. And next exhale, shift your weight forward to plank. Shoulders over the wrists, belly in. Nice. Take a moment here, no rush. And on next exhale, slowly lowering all the way down to the floor. Keep hugging your elbows in. Lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your heels and toes together. Push the hips down. And then clasp your hands behind the back for Shalabhasana, locust variation. Push the hips down. Next inhale, lift your legs, lift the chest. And just draw the knuckles towards the heels, opening your chest, creating more space in the front of your body. For 2, 1, and release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders for the cobra pose. Separate your feet about hips with distance. Hug the elbows in, your fingertips underneath your shoulders. Push the hips down and inhale, lift the chest up. If you have any lower back sensitivity, just come into baby cobra, right? You don't have to go all the way up, but keep your legs nice and strong, pressing all 10 toes down to the floor for 2, 1, and release. And now come into tabletop position. And we're gonna come into quick child's pose here. So sit your hips on the heels, bow your forehead down to the floor. Extend your arms in front of you, palms facing down. And just feel your breath into the back of your body. Feel expansion, openness. Beautiful, you guys can slowly walk your hands back. Come, sit your hips on their heels so that we can extend our legs forward. And you're gonna come into seated forward fold. So extend your legs, flex your feet. You can sit on the blanket or a block if you have, if you need to. Right, if you feel your spine is really rounded, so sit on the blanket here. So otherwise, find your straight spine, lift the chest, belly in. If you need to micro bend your knees, that's okay. Flat back is the priority in this forward fold. So on the next inhale, feel for elongating the spine. And on the exhale, walk your hands to the shins or ankles. And just pause here, breathe. One more time, deep inhale, and perhaps you can take their outside of your feet or maybe big toes. Right, wherever you are, just remember if you're rounding your spine, you're going too far, then come up, straighten your back, chin forward, and on the exhale with a flat back, you're gonna fold forward. The back of your neck is nice and long here. Take any grip that you like. Close your eyes and just breathe deeply into the back of your body, to the back of your legs. And feel for releasing for 3. Let go of that resistance for 2. And 1. And slowly roll yourself all the way back up. So let's come into butterfly Baddha Konasana pose. Bring your soles of your feet together. And take your feet with your hands, open your feet wide like a book. So the soles of your feet facing up toward the sky. And on the inhale, lift the chest. And on the exhale, you're gonna fold forward. Chest forward, again, trying to keep your back straight here. The back of your neck is long by slightly drawing your chin towards the chest. For 2, 1, beautiful. Roll yourself all the way back up. Bring your knees together, shifting your weight slightly to back so that you can balance on your sitting bones. Coming into Navasana, bend your knees. You can support your knees or you can extend your arms wherever you are today. And place palms together. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist to the right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left, look over your left shoulder. All right, 2 more rounds. Inhale, center. Exhale, right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center, a little bit core work this morning. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last round. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, lowering halfway down. Straighten your legs for half Navasana, half boat pose. Take one more time. Deep inhale here. Feel your body with your breath. And exhale, lowering all the way down to the floor. And relax completely for final Shavasana. So close your eyes, bring your hands down by the hips, palms facing up. Maybe bring one of your hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just anywhere it feels comfortable for you. And just give yourself a couple moments, a couple minutes to integrate this practice. Allowing the energy to move freely through your body as your physical body relaxing deeper and deeper. Allowing your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Letting go of whatever you've been holding on to, wherever it's not serving you anymore, just let it go with each exhalation. So that you can create that space within you for new energy, for vitality, for clarity. And simply allowing the moment to connect, allowing the moment to relax. If you have a couple more minutes, I want to encourage you to stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer. It is truly one of the most important parts of the yoga.